Hello my fireflies and welcome back to the Cyan Firefly. It's me Lyiat and today I am going to show you Disclaimer Simulator 2013. Except not actually. This game actually has a disclaimer page. You can tell it is going to be a very interesting game with a disclaimer page. What have I gotten myself into? Okay, so this is Bernie Needs Love. Now, I will read the disclaimer. We do not endorse the usage of any drug without prior medical advice. The characters, events, and places herein depicted are fictional, and any likeness to reality is mere coincidence. Have fun! Yeah. Okay. So, this is a game developed by I have no... Protomni? I do not know. I am sorry, Dev, but I cannot pronounce that whatsoever. So, Bernie Needs Love. It is an indie game. It is a very interesting minigame. It's got some pretty good music. Jam out to some tunes. Now, the first thing you might notice that this is a very, very low-res game. It is actually 8-bit. Believe it or not, it is a throwback to the 8-bit era, and it is trying to actually sell itself on that entire idea. Now, there are absolutely no options for this. I can't change the resolution, which is why you're seeing those giant black bars in the corner of the screen. I could stretch it out in post, but I have a feeling that would stretch the entire screen and make it look weird, so we're just gonna have to deal with it for now. Alright. Now, this game is a 2D platformer. I have played a little bit of the beta, as it were, and that was mainly to get an idea of what's going on here. There are, in total, in the beta, 8 levels, at least from what I can tell. I have not gone past this, obviously. So, what is this game? Well, you play an old man. You play an old man running from death, the Grim Reaper. And on your way, you must collect these special blue pills. Now, you noticed the comment about medicine in the disclaimer. Well, this is certainly medication, but it is medication of a different kind. These are special love pills. You see, the game is Bernie Needs Love. Bernie has a girlfriend, and Bernie would like to consummate his relationship with his girlfriend, and as a result, being an old man, he needs to acquire certain aids to assist in consummating his relationship. So basically, the blue pills are Viagra. Now, Viagra is a copyrighted term, so I can see why that wasn't used. Alright. Now, this is your basic 8-bit side-scroller. Now, I can say that all I want. I never actually really played any 8-bit side-scrollers because I was born in the 16-bit era. I was a Sega child. Alright. But this certainly has a massive level of difficulty that I would expect from 8-bit games. Holy hell. I've actually beaten this level. That's the funny thing. I have beaten this level, and it is a pain in the butt. Okay. Jump up here. Go through here. Water pipes. Not to mention you're kind of timed because of the whole death is coming for you mechanic. So if you're not quick enough, death will catch up with you, and he will drag you kicking and screaming into the afterlife, which is really just a game over screen, but come on. You know, he is pretty spry for an old man. What am I jumping on that makes me bounce 50 feet up into the air? They look like trash bins. Or locks, for some reason. I also have to question why bird poop also seems to make him die. Seems like a swift breeze would kill this poor guy. Alright. Get the ducky. Oop. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Please do not sue me. Alright. Taken care of. Alright, nice. Now I'm going to skip over the 3rd level because there are things in that level that I would have to censor. But yeah, this is kind of the game in a nutshell. There isn't a whole lot more to it. It is rather fun, if insanely... I didn't jump. If insanely hard. But now here's a couple of problems I do have with the game. The description of the game is a little... See, it tries to bill itself as a classic 8-bit game, and it kind of slams more modern games, claiming that they're all about eye candy and that they have no real character. Now, this is an 8-bit game, and it is charming because of its little 8-bit style. The music's kind of nice. And the throwback graphics are something I can personally appreciate it, because again, I grew up with Sonic the Hedgehog. That whole very basic graphical look kind of brings up warm feelings of my childhood, right? Well, I question about this game actually having any character to it. It is literally a game about a horny old man who is near death's door, who is trying to get it on with his lady, while dodging bird poop, exploding manholes, and collecting Viagra. It is not exactly the depth of storytelling here. The character doesn't really have a personality per se. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't really have any gestures like Sonic or Mario did. So he just kind of waddles around funnily, avoids the Grim Reaper, and goes through this crazy city that has absolutely zero maintenance for it, and is somehow infested with sharks, and apparently has bomb after bomb laid in the frickin' sewer. Constantly exploding methane packets? I have no idea. Your sewer would have to be pretty backed up to have a problem like that. Okay. And apparently, the birds are always migrating. Jesus Christ. I am quite remembering I want to be the guy from this. Except I don't have a gun. Also, I want to be the guy was a little bit longer. So, what is this game going to have on release? Well, it's billing itself as having 30 levels on release. I cannot confirm nor deny that, but that does what I can speak. That is what the description of the game has on its main website, which can be found below in a link in the description. So, it plans on having 30 levels, an insane difficulty level, which is already bloody present. And that's really about it. That's all you're going to see. Now, this game is only going to be $5 on launch, and it is currently $2.50. That $2.50 gives you full access to the beta of the game, and it gives you a copy of the game when it is finally released. So at that price, at $2.50, I can't really say that this is a bad buy for people who like very intense platforming. So if you played I Want to Be the Guy, this game is for you. However, this is not the kind of game for me, the general all-around gamer. Because it is extremely difficult. It doesn't really have a storyline I can consider really creative. It kind of reminds me of a really poor Leisure Suit Larry, or General Custard's Revenge, but without the racism. So, there you are. And that really kind of sums up all my thoughts about it. It's a very simple game. I mean, this video really isn't all that long. I'm pretty much out of things to say here. But it's fairly simple. It does have some emergent gameplay mechanics, like the duck... the duck floaty. That wasn't in the first level. It only appeared in the second level, and you had to figure out how it was used, which was kind of a pain in the butt. If you didn't realize you could land it at a second time and use it to swim, then you were kind of screwed for a little while. In fact, the only reason why I knew that is because I actually watched a trailer for the game. It does have a lewd sense of humor. There are some naked statues in the 3rd level, which I purposely skipped over because I didn't want to have to censor them out because lowly YouTube didn't want somebody to flag the video. I doubt that it would have actually happened, but you never know. Alright. But really, that's about it. Like I said, you can pick up the game for $2.50 on Desura, which you can find in a link below. After the game is released, you're going to have to buy it at a full $5, so do keep that in mind. But for now, this has been Lyiat with the Cyan Firefly, trying to avoid ED at all costs. I'll see you next time, Fireflies. What am I doing with my career?